Okay, we'll just keep going on down the line here. Frank Holmes, Jim Courier, Paul Hader, Jamie Glazer, Carlos Smith, Karen Axel. Okay, go ahead, Lisa.
My name is Lisa Ross, and I'm a candidate for Washington State Representative in the 49th Legislative District. I do not live in the city, but quite a bit of the cities in the 49th. I support the first motion that the city become an intervener. It just makes sense for the city to be able to submit testimony regarding the terminal to the FSEC if there's any additional testimony that the city would need to submit. The application and the FSEC review are quite exhaustive. The second motion, however, I believe should be changed. I've been told by advisors not to take a stand on this issue, but I cannot just stand by and listen to exaggerations and misinformation. I read the proposal, over 850 pages. No one wants an oil spill or an explosion, not Tesoro or Savage or BNSF or the City of Vancouver. Current permitting and regulations will ensure the safest of setups with increased rail quality, redundancies, and concrete berms to control spills. This is only an energy distribution terminal. There will be no processing. See, the problem is when they're processing it and when it is in a refinery. And Anacortes, it was a refinery. All the explosions you hear about are not at oil terminals. They transfer oil from rail to ship very well. My husband did it for 13 years. I am speaking because I want to be on the right side of history. The North American continent has an opportunity for real energy independence, and we here in the 49th have the physical and natural resources to help lead the charge. The unrefined oil can only be exported on American-made ships and American crews bound for American ports. The jobs it adds are more than just the jobs created here. This is how I would propose to change the resolution. A resolution expressing the deep concern of the City of Vancouver City Council about the threat to life, safety, and the environment due to accidents, potential spills, and explosions posed by the oil energy distribution terminal proposed to be located over 2 miles from downtown Vancouver, and thanking the railroads, the distributors, and the oil companies for their efforts to increase the safety of the transportation of crude oil. And one other thing I was thinking about. If they're not going to build the riverfront development because of the oil trains going by, and it must be the oil trains going by because the terminal is over 2.5 miles from the riverfront development, and if those trains are still going to be going by, regardless of whether there's a terminal, I guess they're just never going to build the riverfront development. Seems like to me if that's their argument. Thank you.
Thank you. Karen?